시작하려면 아무 키나 누르십시오. 별일 있겠어.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
아니 무슨 히치하이커가 왜 도로 한복판에 있냐?
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
시체 사라졌네.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them with your figureheads to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer.
뭔 일임?
You missed your deadline!
Oh shit.
Damn. You can't stop me!
오 씨.
I realized
사라졌어.
that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
오메. 손 들고 있네.
Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
오 쉣.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
오. 어디로 가야 돼? 함정이라면서. 오, 쉣.
Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
오.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The Hitchhiker has been taken over by the Dark Presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun. Pick up the revolver.
Now you'll die.
헤드샷 없네, 헤드샷. 큰 의미가 없네.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I taught you. That is all. I will give you back your
공포인가?
dream now.
어드벤처인가? 어드벤처 치고는
In the
많이
nightmare,
무서운데.
a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This isn't witch.
오오오오.
Just like
누구냐? 뛰어, 뛰어, 뛰어. 오, 야야야.
I can keep this up.
뭐 막고 있는데? 오, 씨. 오메. 오메.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
아, 네.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying, I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake.
어?
A pleasure.
유명한갑네.
I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't
많이
too
유명하네.
presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can give an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car. We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan.
많이 유명하네,
I know people say that all the
주인공.
time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Do me a favor, Sonny.
I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it.
커피 보온병 100개.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to
야,
check
나
how you've settled in.
어떡해.
And to meet your wife. I insist.
무슨 일이시죠? 뭔 일 있나요?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
테라리아 사서 내 인생이
This
망가졌어.
time, young man, you can hurt yourself in the dark. This really
테라리아 사서 인생 망하면 아 마인크래프트 가다 보면 힘들겠구만.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
방송 멈추시는데요.
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
뭐야? 키가
That diner was a real nut house.
끊긴다. 심하게.
그 버퍼는 어쩔 수가 없어요. 4천인데 멈추면 뭐 나로서는 어떻게 할 수가 있는 수준이 아니에요. 송출은 아주 잘 되고 있어요. 그 720으로 되어 있는 해상도를 160, 320, 480, 720 이렇게 다중으로 나눠서 그 시청자 쪽에서는 봐야 되는데 이게 인터넷이 좀 안 좋은 사람은 좀 심각할 수가 있어. 보는데 불편할 수가 있어. 그러면 트위치 말고 유튜브 같은 데가 더 나을 수도 있고. 와, 방법이 없네. 해상도를 그러면 4,000에서 3,000까지 낮추는 수밖에.
Wow, it's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
어이, 까마귀 뭐야?
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
전기?
Hello? Anyone here?
2층 올라가 볼까?
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh shit.
Damn. cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
허허.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
박스가 어딨다. 아, 옆에 창고가 있었구나.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
아, 이런 데는 전기가 없구나. 발전기를 따로 돌려야 돼.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again. It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
자막 불투명한 거 저 센스는 엄청 좋은데.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
서재가 건너편인가?
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice! Everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out! There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No! It's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right!
Oh, shit.
I'm coming.
What the hell?
뭔 일이야?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartmann. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
오, 장난 아니구만.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
어떻게 떨어진 거야, 근데?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night. Departure by Alan Wake.
출발.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us. But the axe he lifted...
아니 뭐 원고가 2장밖에 없어 왜?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Oh man.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Oh man, 뭔 일이야?
이건 또 뭐 게임이죠?
앨런 웨이크입니다. 게임 오래된 게임이죠. 이제 주인공이 이제
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it.
주인공이 이제 악몽을 꾸고 있어요. 스토리상으로는
오물결 표면.
악몽을 꾸고 있지만 이제 왜 악몽을 꾸는지에 대해서는 이제 풀어 나가야죠. 오우 쉣! 오 놀래라. 손전등? 손전등이 없는데? 날아다니네.
슈퍼내추럴 비슷한 건가? 아, 악몽이구나.
미친놈. 게임이다 보니까 악몽이 아닐 수도 있고 말이 악몽일 수도 있고 근데 악몽치가 너무 생생한 거 아닌가? 에너자이저가
During your trying It's the latest.
Yes.
In
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello?
어어.
one
잠겼어. 에이. 오 맨. 오 노노노노. 오. 오. 집재로 밀린다. 아 다쳐. 와. 주소로 가십시오. 오. 보조
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
주인공은 총을 쏘본 적이
Last
없다.
place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
굳이 조준만 하고 있어도 그 악마가 사라진다. 오, 뭐야 이게?
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
No. No. 뭔가 쎄한데.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
저기가 주유소인가? 그냥 쏘면 어이 오 그냥 쏘면 총알이 씹힌다. 경고. 여기서부터는 당신 책임입니다.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
에너자이저에서 후원해주나? 대놓고 이걸 저작권 걸리는 것 같은데 이거.
키키키키키키.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
저건가 보다. 오호, 또, 이 사람들이. 야, 뒤, 오, 야. 시간 지나면 저기 차네 다시. 오! 오휴. 무서워라잉. 이 건물 안에 뭐가 있지?
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around.
새들한테 공격을 받는다. 이건 원고가 뭐 샷건도 있었네? 샷건 짱이지. 이 어드벤처류 게임은 뭐 강한 무기가 나오면 아끼라고 하는데 강한 무기로 바로 조져버리는 게 게임의 묘미 아니겠습니까? 된거? 지나가질 못하는데? 장난해? 뭐야. 아, 이렇게 올려놓고 올라가라 이 소리구나. 아, 이제 알았어. 일단은 여기로 올라가야겠지. 여기 사다리가 있었어. 어이! 어이, 주인공 피지컬이 왜 이러죠? 달려가서 점프를 해줘야 되다. 이런 건 너무 디테일한 거 아니야? 안전지대?
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night! I know most of you are
악몽 씨가
probably
너무 생생한 거 아니야 이거?
if you're still up and around, take a
원고가 땅에 떨어져 있는 거 보면 맞는 걸 수도.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy.
원고.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Who makes the best dogs in the state? Belly Burster is the best with no cuts. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
뭐라는 걸? 오! 원고.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back.
이거는 아까 처음에 나왔던 그 얘기인가? 지금 일어난 일이 아니라 일어났던 일에 대해서 얘기가 되고 있는 것 같은데. God. 이거 아까 원고에 나왔던 내용이다. 양자적 자살.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light.
총을 관통 못하는 걸로 따지면 약간 현실성이 없는 세계라고 이해해도 되나? 게임이라지만 약간 그냥 악몽이니까 총알이 관통을 못하는 것도 틀린 말은 아니고. 보스급 느낌인데 쟤. 저 오브젝트는 반응을 해요. TV는 반응 안 하는 거 보면. 오야야. 오야야. 샤까이 샤까세이. 쭈까세이. 야, 보스급이다. 오! 오! 얼마 남았다. 총 다시.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
우리 잠겨 있네. 여기서 여는 건가? 가스월. 오, 주소다.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
어떻게 지나가지? 옆으로 돌아가야 되나?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room.
이건
I'll reach her. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
오, 과자 봉지 말레비아. 세상에. 총알 다 썼고, 총알 2발, 3발 이렇게 있네. 총알을 좀 줄여야 되겠는데. 총알 없으면 계속 피해 다녀야 되는 거 아닌가 이거?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
뭐지? 실존한 인물이 있고 악몽으로 나타난 실존 인물 그리고 집이 사라졌다.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room just to